Hey guys, welcome to Columbia, Missouri. I'm cheating a little bit because I'm actually showing you footage from the end of the day right now to start off the video. I did shoot some things fairly early in the day that actually ended the previous video, but now another video kind of came about, and so I wanted to intro that. You're going to hear just a little bit from a good friend of mine named Tamara Oberbeck. I met Tamara in the late 90s when I was teaching her then 6-year-old daughter how to play drums, and I ended up basically teaching the whole family, I think, how to play drums, and they just kind of took me in. They would feed me dinner, and we became good friends that stayed in touch. They actually moved out of the country, and Shannon and I have like pictures, Christmas card kind of things that we send out every year, and we've always sent those to them, and it's been fun to kind of keep in contact that way. But it's been several years since we've actually seen each other in person. That actually changed today. A friend of hers was having a kind of a going away party for her today because early in the month of February she is leaving for Madagascar to do a stint with the Peace Corps for about 2.5 years. So I went to the party with Shannon. We got to see Tamara, and that was just wonderful. And I sat her down real quick and just asked a couple questions, and I wanted to share that with you guys. My first question for you is, years ago, what was the inspiration or the motivation to work for the Peace Corps?
So in 1980, I was hired by the International Eye Foundation to go to Honduras to teach a prevention of blindness program. And I saw the impact that we had on people's lives, and especially in Peace Corps. And I'll give you a great example. A Peace Corps volunteer in Honduras that I met actually brought back with her on a trip one of those daddy fryers to make donuts, because in her village no one had ever really had a donut. And she taught the women, a woman, how to make donuts. And so this woman, who was a nurse, and nurses make just kind of a medium salary, not just enough to get by. But this nurse started making donuts and selling them in the morning to the children going to school. Now she sold them, for a very reasonable rate, but the money that she accumulated, she was able to better educate her children, and more importantly, for example, she put a new roof on her house so that when the rainy season came, other people who did not have the luxury of a dry home would come to her place. And the whole family really became very important in that community. People looked up to them because they had, this nice dry home, and her children were better educated. But eventually her son actually went to medical school in Honduras and then became a doctor. And then every time he came back to the little village, he would see patients. And so, just a simple thing like a big, a fry daddy and making donuts improved their life and improved the life of the whole village, So I think it was that inspiration that made me want to go back overseas. It wasn't specifically Peace Corps, and I did apply for a few other nonprofit organizations that work overseas. But Peace Corps I knew would do a really good job of helping me get there and doing all the training. And they have a lot of the support system already built into it.
What's motivating you to go back now as a volunteer?
I think I've always had an interest in being back overseas, and I actually have gone back, just as recently from 2003 to 2006 I was in Guatemala. And there I worked in the embassy, for the embassy, but I've always had a hand in just working in these areas that are so different from the United States. It's life is so much simpler. I think that people are so much spiritually happy. We talk about our wealth here in the United States, but I think we're so poor spiritually. And you get to a country like Madagascar or Honduras or Nicaragua, and you realize that people have so little and they're so happy, you know. So I loved that. I just wanted to get back into a community that was spiritually solid and spiritually wealthy.
So I think with the video there, you guys probably were able to really feel Tamara's heart and hear from her a bit on kind of what is driving her to help people, really, you know. And one of the reasons why I wanted to show you guys this is Tamara is a perfect example of what I say at the end of all my videos, which is be the light and go out into your world and make a difference. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Yay! Matlack Films!
And so somehow we decided to do drum lessons. That's what it was. Laura wanted to take drum lessons because she was in love with the little handsome.
It was Laura that did
Yeah.
And so I don't know how we found Matt, but we found him, and he came to the house, and Laura was starstruck. He's so handsome, and she was like so nervous. And so then we said...